What's going on, everybody? It's Spicy Topic. So I want to talk about Eliana because, and this is going to be a while. I'm going to focus on her as well as other women because me, myself, I am a woman. So I definitely know how she feels. I feel like Eliana is asking herself secretly, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? And I think she does realize that she's lost and confused. And she's deeply into this guy Eligio or Nature Boy. So I'm relating back to a video when she first came back because he had left for a while with the baby. She came back around February 20th, I believe, around February 18th or February 20th, somewhere around that time when the live video of him were up. I want to talk about that a little bit and just take note. All right, so when Eliana and the baby came back, Nature Boy said that he came to an epiphany that being in Babylon has made him more vulnerable and less connected to nature, and that he felt more negative vibes. Through what he was saying at that particular time, in my opinion, I can understand because you are forced to deal with your emotions at that point in time. Eliana had left for a couple months, and he was in her comments when she was live. When she was doing her own thing, she was dressed nicely and not just in those types of clothing that she wears covered up or whatnot, or just the cultural looking clothing. She had her own thing going. I think that what's taking place in his mind was that he felt that detachment, that he had no choice but to learn to live without her, and he had to deal with his emotions. And yes, that made him more sensitive and vulnerable to the things that are around him. But in him saying that, because what I noticed about him is when he is explaining something, he tries not to tell you exactly how he feels, but he tries to kind of go around it. Instead of him being upfront and saying that affected him, that she was gone, he likes to say that he was more vulnerable to other people, sensitive to other energies and things like that. And he had an epiphany. What you had was the fact that the person that you really wanted to be with, she bounced on you. She cut off your life force from her. Whatever it was that you depended on her for is gone, and that's what you felt. You just felt grief from it. So Nature Boy went into monogamy. He said he wanted to talk about monogamy. And this is a video that I'm referring to when they sat down and Eliana again had just got back. He talked about monogamy and he said he realized we're all broken and getting into relationships hurting each other. And my thing is basically you're saying that you started to care about the fact that you was hurting different women. Again, you're forced to deal with your reality because your feelings for her was cut. She cut him off. She cut herself off from you. So in that case, you tried to replace her with other women and ideas, and you realized that none of them could ever compare to her. And what they gave you wasn't nothing of what she could give you. They couldn't measure up. And so you got tired of hurting yourself because you did hurt yourself, because you're abusing yourself almost, because you're trying to satisfy what Eliana gave you that you can't get from them other women because you desire so much. It's so easy for you to just be with tons of women and just try to convince them that it's okay and to agree. But the fact that the one woman that you really care about and scared to lose left, now you have to deal with, I don't really want these other women. So in my opinion, you were forced to drop them when Eliana dropped you. So another thing, he said that he came to an epiphany that he's not monogamous or polygamous because it's promising something that can't be fulfilled or guaranteed. My question is, did he tell Eliana this before she came back? Is that what you told Eliana, that you would be monogamous? Did you make a promise to her that you would be faithful to her, you would drop everybody? Or did you make a promise to her that you would drop everybody except Malia? Because I remember Eliana said that she only came back on the premise that y'all compromise. So it was the compromise that you would leave any other and every other woman alone and just deal with Malia and her. And I wonder why Eliana feels safe with Malia. Why would she accept Malia? Maybe this is just a part of the compromise. Maybe she don't really want Malia here, but in order for her to satisfy that need inside of her for him, maybe she just settled and just, said, forget it. As long as Malia is here, I try it out with Malia, but you got to drop those other ones. Maybe that was the case. He explains that he said, what I said was, I'm not in a monogamous relationship. I'm in a relationship with myself and with Nana. We ain't in no monogamy relationship. She's the rest of me. We are one. That was what he said, and I noticed while I analyzed Eliana's face and body language, and I can see that she began to get a little bit uncomfortable, because I'm getting the idea that you told her something different in order for her to come there. Of course, you promised her more than what you were letting on, and the fact that you were also trying to hide it, I believe that Eliana quickly picked up on that. Is it possible that Eliana is manifesting demons in her dreams? Is it possible that she's manifesting real life demons? Because she did do a video live where she talked about being possessed by demons, and I'm thinking that this is demons, that it's a warning. It's a warning to you, because you are now, by going back and by accepting what you accepted, even if it's accepting Malia, when that's not what you want. That is not what you want. You don't want Malia. You don't want any other woman. It's just, you want your family, you want him, and you want the baby. But you got to realize that you're never going to change this guy. What you're going to get him to do is, most likely, the best he gonna do is start lying to you and hiding things from you. And it also comes off very crazy that she wants to fight for, or she wanted to fight for, everybody being in separate houses, or just being separate. She didn't want Malia in the bed, basically. She didn't want him. And he's like, well, I don't agree with that. He said he wants his two wives together in bed, and just one. He wants them all together. She does not. So now her fight has become, I don't want these women, and he's given her that. He gave her just Malia. She compromised for that. Two, her fight became, I don't want to share rooms with these women or with Malia, because that's the only one. So now you're fighting just that. You want your personal time. You don't want her around. So now you're compromising on a deeper level, and that's where I think subconsciously you are in a level where demons live, where deeper demons live, which means you can be invested. You're investing deeper or deeply into this situation, and this is going against what you really, really want in your heart. So it's a battle of what good values that you have and that you have safely kept throughout your childhood all the way up into an adult. You're battling against unfamiliar spirits, and you are succumbing because now you're okay with, you can still have her, but just separate us. So now basically it's a Babylonian situation where you have a man that's cheating on you and you're okay with it. It's just a deeper level of being bound into an unhealthy relationship of which you don't even want. You're doing all that for what? All right, to sum it up, usually in these types of situations, what happens is you're going to find yourself fighting for something and not having love. You're going to forget, the feelings are going to die, but you're going to be like hooked on to trying to fight for him. So now the whole thrill of your relationship is not because of love or lust. It is now based on fighting and winning, competition, competing against other women to win him. It's not about love now. So what if he was just, say, to give you that soul commitment, that okay, I can't say it, monotony that you want? He gave you that solo relationship that you want. Where's the love now? Where's the happiness? Where's the joy? Because now you got it and the fight is over. Now the competition is gone. What usually happens, like in these situations, is that the woman, she becomes so numb to the hurt and the pain. She becomes so used to having to fight for your love and to win you, that when you do settle down, or if you do settle down, she don't really love you anymore, and she can never really trust you, and she can never look at you the same. The attractive person that you was to her in the beginning, she don't see that person anymore. Now she see you for who you are, and she don't like you that much. That's what usually happens when a woman is constantly hurt over and over again, and she's constantly being made to compromise. And when I say being made, she has the choice. She can leave. She definitely can. But when it comes to somebody manipulating you and taking over your thinking, telling you something that's not, convincing you of something that's not, putting energy, time, work, and effort and skill into manipulation in order to get you to believe something that's not true, then it becomes something that's not really all her. So yeah, she does have a choice. She can leave, and that's her fault. She can leave and she should leave. She's bound though. She's trapped though. The only way to get up out of that is to get up out of that. But the fact that she keeps coming back, it binds her even deeper. At the same time, it strips her of the feeling she has. It strips her for the love, and it becomes about a war. It becomes about a battle of winning. Even in her dream, she was dreaming of demons. So she's even restless, and she's not happy with that situation. Has to make a decision whether you're going to fight for somebody because you're so attracted to them, because that's usually what it's about. It's about what they look like, their swag. It's about attraction, because you so attracted to him, because you so love the attention in the attention that he gives you. It makes it very much hard for you to choose to leave, because you're thinking, who else is going to get that attention? Who else is going to get my man that looks good like that? No, you daydream, you think about him, you fantasize about his looks. It's about that. So you got to really get used to not have it. You have to give yourself the attention. You have to beautify yourself. You have to know that it's more to it than just how somebody looks. It's more to it than the attention that they give you. Because what's happening, based on what I just went through in the video I just saw, the video I saw when she came back, is that it seems like he promised her more and exaggerated it. And when she got there, it was different. Or he told her straight up, but she fantasized what she wanted to believe and how she wanted to receive the information he gave her. But when she was in the presence of Malia, it scared her again, and those feelings, those demons that they call demons, came back. At the end of the day, you gotta realize that they're not going nowhere. Malia don't want to leave, and as long as she wants to stay, he will have her. And as a matter of fact, right now she's sort of the side chick. But what'll also happen is he can break you down to become an Aya, and then you'll become the side chick. Until now, you're not even the side chick. You're replaced like Aya. So you can't let a man break you down into becoming somebody that you're not, because that's what's going to happen. What he's attracted to is you. The fact that he's trying to change her is scary, because if she actually gives into it, then she'll lose herself, be lost, and then he will make her feel worse, because he'll probably throw her away when he gets tired of her after he breaks her down completely. Let me know what y'all think about it all in the comments below. Thank you for listening.